Imagine a cosmic battlefield, an arena of immense heat and unimaginable pressure. This is the setting of our story, a tale that begins roughly 4.5 billion years ago. Picture a young, turbulent solar system cluttered with cosmic debris. Amidst this chaos, our planet, Earth, began its journey of existence. The process of Earth's formation was far from peaceful. It began with a process known as accretion, where dust and gas swirling around the young sun began to clump together. These clumps grew larger, eventually forming planetesimals, the building blocks of planets. The Earth was born from violent collisions of these planetesimals, each impact adding to its mass and releasing intense heat. But the violence didn't end there. Our young planet was subjected to a relentless bombardment by asteroids and comets. This period, aptly named the Heavy Bombardment, lasted for hundreds of millions of years. Each impact brought with it cataclysmic changes, reshaping the Earth's surface and leaving it molten and inhospitable. One such colossal impact is believed to have given birth to our moon. A Mars-sized object named Theia is thought to have collided with the young Earth. The aftermath of this colossal collision saw debris being flung into orbit around the Earth, which eventually coalesced to form our moon. Amidst this turmoil, another significant process was taking place deep within the Earth. This was the process of differentiation, where the heavier elements sunk towards the planet's center, forming a dense core. The lighter elements floated towards the surface, forming the mantle and eventually the crust. This marked the birth of the Earth's geological layers. From this cosmic battlefield emerged a newborn planet. Scarred and battered from its violent birth, the Earth was a far cry from the blue and green oasis we know today. Yet it was brimming with potential. Beneath its molten surface and amidst the chaos, the groundwork was being laid for the Earth to transform into a haven for life. As the dust settled, the Earth began to cool, and the first semblance of order emerged. In the aftermath of the moon's formation, our planet was in the throes of a dramatic transformation. This was a time of cooling, a time when the Earth's surface started to solidify from a molten state into a solid crust. Imagine, if you will, a world of blazing heat gradually succumbing to the chill of space. As the Earth cooled, the water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases that had been trapped in the molten rock began to escape, forming the first primitive atmosphere. This was not the breathable air we know today, but it was a start, a foundation upon which the future would be built. As more time passed, the Earth's surface cooled further, and the vapor in the atmosphere began to condense. It rained down upon the planet for countless years, filling the low areas and creating the first oceans. These oceans were not teeming with life as they are today. They were barren, but they were a canvas upon which the greatest masterpiece of all, life, would one day be painted. These developments, the formation of the atmosphere and the oceans, were monumental. They were the first steps towards creating a habitable environment, an environment that could support life. The Earth was no longer just a fiery ball of rock hurtling through space. It was becoming a home, a place where life could gain a foothold. The cooling of the Earth and the formation of the atmosphere and oceans were processes that took billions of years. But it was worth the wait. The Earth had transformed from a chaotic, inhospitable world into a place of order and potential. It was no longer a world of fire and rock. It was a world of air and water. The stage was set, but it would take billions of years for the first actors to make their appearance. The Earth was ready, but the story of life had only just begun. The next chapters would be filled with the rise and fall of species, the evolution of life, and the development of a world that we would one day call home. Amidst the tranquil seas and beneath the protective blanket of the atmosphere, life began to stir. The Earth, once a fiery furnace, had cooled down enough to allow for the existence of liquid water, the elixir of life. But how did life originate from this seemingly lifeless world? To answer this, we turn to two main theories. The first is the primordial soup theory, suggesting that life began in warm, nutrient-rich bodies of water. Picture a world with shallow seas and ponds teeming with organic molecules. Over time, through a series of chemical reactions, these molecules reorganize themselves into self-replicating entities, the precursors to the first cells. The second theory takes us to the depths of the ocean, to hydrothermal vents. These deep-sea vents, spewing hot, mineral-rich water, could have provided the right conditions for life to emerge. There, in the pitch black, heated by the Earth's own core, the first sparks of life might have ignited. Regardless of which theory holds true, one thing is certain. At some point, the first cells came into existence. These were simple, single-celled organisms, but they laid the groundwork for all life to come. But life needed to do more than just survive. It needed to flourish. And for that, it needed energy. This led to one of the most significant developments in the history of life on Earth, the evolution of photosynthesis. This process allowed organisms to harness the power of the sun, converting sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into glucose and oxygen. The oxygen produced by these early photosynthesizing organisms slowly accumulated in the atmosphere, setting the stage for the evolution of more complex, oxygen-breathing life forms. It was a slow process, taking billions of years, but it was a transformation like no other. In these humble beginnings, the seeds for all life on Earth were sown. From simple single-celled organisms to the incredible diversity we see today, each step was a testament to the power of life to adapt, evolve, and thrive. From the first spark of life, a vibrant tapestry of biodiversity began to weave itself across the globe. Picture a time, over 500 million years ago, when the planet experienced a sudden and dramatic burst of life, known as the Cambrian explosion. Within a relatively short span of 20 to 25 million years, an array of complex, multicellular organisms emerged, marking a significant turning point in the history of life on Earth. Imagine the seas teeming with an astonishing variety of life forms, from tiny trilobites scuttling along the ocean floor to the majestic Anomalocaris, the apex predator of its time. As life in the ocean flourished, a parallel story unfolded on land. Primitive plants began to colonize the barren continents, setting the stage for the evolution of terrestrial life. Yet the journey of life on Earth has not been one of constant progress. It's a tale punctuated by cataclysmic events, leading to 5 mass extinctions. The most well-known among them, the extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs, made room for mammals to rise and diversify. But each time life was pushed to the brink, it fought back, finding new ways to adapt and thrive. From the ashes of these extinctions, life re-emerged, more diverse and resilient than before. Each recovery period saw the evolution of new species, filling the empty niches left behind and further enriching the tapestry of life. Even today, life continues to evolve in response to the changing conditions on our planet. From the microscopic organisms in our soil to the majestic elephants roaming our savannas, each species is a testament to the enduring power of life. From a violent, chaotic world, Earth transformed into a complex, life-sustaining planet, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life itself.